Hi crafters, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter, and today I am sharing a very special project that I have made using TonicStudios dies, Nuvo products, as well as products from Reneabouquets. This will be for a swap that Reneabouquets hosts every month on her Facebook group. So if you have not joined that group as of yet, I invite you to do so. You may see there a lot of creativity and different options of how you can use different products from Reneabouquets, as well as all of the beautiful, beautiful items that the other crafters make, not only those on the design team, but anyone who is part of the group. Today, I'm going to show you which products I used on these items here, as well as one more that I wanted to show you. So first of all, I did use from Nuvo the glitter marker in Imperial Blue, as well as the Skylight Blue and this marker here, Baritone Blue markers. So these are Nuvo markers that I really like because the intensity of the color is just gorgeous. My partner in the swap mentioned to me that she liked the color blue, hence the reason why I use so much blue in these projects. But let me show you quickly. These are the designer series dies that I used, and in this project I've used this large die here. Let me just show you that quickly. This makes a mini album if you would like, but you don't have to make a mini album out of these. This part of this die here does not cut, so that allowed me to make my large tag that I'm going to show you in a moment. I've also used this die here for the designer paper that I placed on top, and this one does cut this border here. However, if you fold your paper and allow it to meet the die here without surpassing that line, then you'll be able to create a project without having to cut it this size. You can elongate the size, and I hope that makes sense, but I will have a tutorial on how you can make these items separate from this video. What I'll do is that I will link it below. So out of this die set, those were the items that I used, as well as the sentiment that comes with this die set. It is here, but I'm going to show you what that actually looks like when you cut it out. And there it is there. It says Moments in Time. It's absolutely stunning. And there you can see the background. I layered this 3 times with lightweight chipboard, heavy cardstock, as well as the lighter cardstock in the front and the designer paper. I've also used the little corner pieces here from that same die set. I just forgot to mention it. So that's one of 3 choices that you have. I just added those in white here. In the background, you can see that there is a designer paper that has all sorts of different colors and blues and pinks and mauve. And then on top of that, I use this frame here from Reneabouquets. It is absolutely gorgeous. As you can tell, I have colored it. I did use markers from my stash to color that, as well as some wax just to give it some sheen. From Reneabouquets, I also did use these gorgeous butterflies. These are actually double-sided. And I did also include these little flowers here. These are beautiful board pieces. What I did was that I centered them with little pearls. So there's that there. And before I forget, I did also make this flower here out of vellum. What I did was that I had a flower, and looked like this. This was the rest of it, from Prima. And I tore it apart and used the petals that I wanted to use, which were just the 2 layers, or maybe 3 here. There's one in tulle, and then this one here. So it's 2 layers. The rest I actually made using vellum and the marker that I mentioned before, the Nuvo glitter marker. So I did color my vellum with that marker. It was quite easy. You can water it down. That's something I can definitely show you if you're interested. Let me know in the comments. And of course it's all shabbied up, but I did use my Nuvo. It is this glitter drop. I'm sorry, I lost the name for it. So the glitter drops here in silver crystals. I just received this and I shared them in a previous video. So this is where I went ahead and added those drops right there on the petals. It gave it that nice little sheen. And then I did add a few gems there in the center of that flower. These smaller blue flowers that you see on this tag, which are absolutely adorable, what I did was that I cut them out of nice blue cardstock there and backed them up in vellum. I also added little gems to the centers. Those were cut out using this little flower, and this is from last month's Designer's Choice die kit from TonicStudios. I went ahead and cut that out because I thought it was such a delicate little flower. I thought it was so pretty. And here you see it doubled up. So I love that you can pull up the little petals there to make it a little fluffy. As you can also tell, there are Nuvo drops all over this project. And here is the little centerpiece, this gorgeous little fairy, which I have used before, but I just wanted to include her here because she's wearing her little blue wings, and I just thought she was so adorable. Behind her is also some mixed media that I did on another frame there. It's just covered by all of the other elements, and over here you can see more of those sparkly Nuvo drops on the sides, little flowers from my stash, and this gorgeous little butterfly is also from Reneabouquets. I will place links below so that you can definitely pick up any of these items if you are interested. And here is, by the way, the perfect petunia die set, which is this one here is the one I used to make this gorgeous, gorgeous flower. So moving along, I've also used the same Designer's Choice dies here to make this little topper. It's just a simple little topper, but I love the detail. See the scalloped edge? I just cut it out twice out of 110-pound cardstock, added that simple little ribbon there, and topped it off with a little beautiful board butterfly from Reneabouquets. And those little sequins there are also from TonicStudios. I just think they are so darling. I love that little glimmer that they add, and those are the diamond sequins from Nuvo. Now, inside, what I've added is a collection of sequins and glitter because, of course, I wanted to share this with my partner. And here, this adorable ATC that you see, or Artist Trading Card, is also from Reneabouquets. I think it is so gorgeous that I really didn't want to do much to it. So all I did was that I used the same Nuvo sequins that I just shared, and I just topped them off here. As you can see, the glue is still drying a little bit, so it will dry clear, and then all you will see is the little sparkle on that. But this is called the Tree of Life ATC card. This is available in larger sizes, and I can't wait to share the next project that I have for you guys using one of these designs, from Reneabouquets. They're absolutely gorgeous. And of course, this is Create. It is not my own design. This is actually a piece of cardstock that came in a DCWV pack, and I just thought it was wonderful because it had the blue, the greens. I love leaves, so I thought this was very appropriate for this ATC card in particular, and it's nice and simple, but I just think it's adorable. The last piece I wanted to share with you guys is a wand. Now, I've made very few wands in my crafting. So I started off by cutting out a rosette that I went ahead and inked using Nuvo ink with this gorgeous, gorgeous blue color. I used the Midnight Surf hybrid ink, and I also used a stencil from my stash, and I went ahead and colored that with that honeycomb pattern. I just thought it was so beautiful. So that is just pearlescent white cardstock with that navy blue on top. Here is one of the little butterflies from Reneabouquets, and then on top of that I did make a rosette and topped it off with another die from my stash. And this piece here, this entire beautiful board piece that I did paint in white first, is also backed up with a shaker. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but I promise you that it is a shaker. Maybe if I hold it a little bit closer, you can see some movement there. However, that is a piece from Reneabouquets. It's absolutely stunning, just as it is, but I went a little bit further with it, and I did paint it all, or color it, I should say, using Nuvo markers. And as you can see there, it's just a nice blue and white. I added gems, I added more of those sequins, and then this flower here was in my stash. This is a Prima flower, and then these two yellow flowers that you see here with sequins in the center and nice coloring there, I made using a TonicStudios die. It was actually the same one here. I used this perfect petunia die set. I just used the smallest of the dies to make this flower, and as you can see there, you can curl the petals up. So depending on how you make the petals, you can make different styles of flowers, and I love blue and yellow together, so I thought maybe my partner would enjoy this. On the back, I use another TonicStudios hexagon shape to copy the honeycomb shape here and then just added some nice ribbon here, or yes, I'm just going to call it ribbon from my stash there, just to complete that, and a blue ribbon bow here that I made. So I'm hoping that she enjoys these items. This is just a very simple swap, and I had a lot of fun creating these. I hope that you enjoy what you have seen in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would appreciate your feedback, of course. And as I always say, I hope that you can be inspired and be blessed, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.